How would you define executive presence and who is it really for?
For me, the concept of executive presence actually comes from an experience. I remember I was in a MLM way back in the day when I was 19 and didn't know better. Or rather, I was exploring. I remember walking into the lift, going up to this seminar that my friend promised, he's going to open my eyes. And as I was in the lift, just before the doors close, this guy walks in. He's tall, he's wearing a suit, but the way in which he walks, without saying a single word, he walks into the lift. And I felt the air in the lift change. And then he looks at me. Well, he looks down. I was kind of shocked. I look up at him and he smiles like, hi. I felt like a fangirl, almost. I didn't know who he was. He's not very handsome. I didn't know his name, but apparently he was the keynote speaker for that event. And so I call that term, an aura of zai-ness, right? In Singlish, right? Like this person is very zai, very capable. And when he walks into the room, everything in the room changes. We exited the lift. The noise in the room suddenly quieted down. Everyone started looking at him. And then, of course, some of the leaders, hey, that's our speaker. Let's welcome so-and-so. And then started clapping. And he was just very cool about it. Just walk in, smile, own the room. And I contrasted that to who I was. People say, hey, Kin is here. Then I know paiseh, no you carry on. No power, no presence. So what we want to do in terms of executive presence, or how I would define it in my words, is to have an aura of zai-ness. That any room you walk into, people turn to look at you. Because that's what zai people do. They turn heads. They make people want to listen to what they have to say. And that's the aura we're looking for.
Okay.
I think there's two kinds of standing out, right? One is standing out for the wrong reasons. That one's easy to do. The other one is standing out where it counts. So whether you are, let's say, a junior employee or a senior executive looking for that next big promotion that could be the last one in your career, anyone who needs to stand out and carry that kind of aura because they want to be a beacon of influence in the areas of their work, this is who it's for.